She's already doing the thing.
Yeah, how's it been?
She's been pretty good. Healing pretty nicely. I'd say the one thing, if anything, is she gets out in front a little. But she's been doing this when we stop.
Good.
With a slight tug up, she'll do it. Anything else you've noticed?
She has a tendency to get like distracted.
Okay, and what does that look like?
Like
she'll be walking and all of a sudden she'll stop and like start sniffing something.
Oh, okay.
Like over there.
It's not too much of a problem because that's just how dogs are.
Yeah.
But, sometimes she gets a little too
distracted. Yeah.
Like she'll find like a piece of food or something and she'll just like
oh, I
pull
see.
us
Yeah.
off and try and go find it.
Okay. And then what's like your number been like at like the range?
15.
15. And what's the highest you've been at?
Not very high. Like
20?
Yeah.
20s? Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Cool. What's your number now?
10.
10. Okay.
We haven't really tested it yet. No.
Yeah, we haven't done the find your number thing.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can start that. Yeah. Was that 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever you're ready, you'll just show me what you've been practicing.
Okay.
She's
so
oh, we did the left turns and right turns too with you guys, right? Okay. You'll just start off like just walking back and forth. We'll see where she's at, and then we'll stop there, and then we'll do like, show me how the left turn's been going, the right turns and stuff like that.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
All right.
I'm sorry, I forget her name.
Sydney.
Sydney, that's right. Okay.
All right, heel.
Good. Good.
Good girl. Good girl.
Good.
Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Good job. Good. And then whenever you're ready, you can do a left turn whenever you like.
Oh, show off. Heel. Oh, she got confused.
Say it again?
She got confused.
Oh. Good, good. Good job.
Girl.
Good. One more left turn whenever you're ready.
I turned the wrong way. That's
No, that was a left turn. That was good.
Yeah, the first time I did it.
Yeah. I didn't say anything. I thought you were just adjusting yourself. You're fine. Good. And then slow to a stop. Good.
Good girl.
Good. So everything was good. Just a little bit of this I'm seeing.
Oh.
Right? So this will make the pulling worse. Right? Because again, dogs have opposition reflex. If you pull back, they pull forward. So that's what can be, because she's getting mixed signals. Do I pull? Do I not pull? What's going on here, right?
Just like loose.
Yeah. More slack, and then, your slack is correct. It's just you relax your arm, because your arm is like this. Because at the end you're like this. You're supposed to be like this, right? To be relaxed. Because it'll show to the dog. That's probably why they're getting like, well, do I pull? Like, what's going on? Another thing is when she's passing you, we always tap and turn, not the tug, because you're doing the tug again, and that's never going to fix the problem because you're just physically moving her back, not like mentally like, oh, I need to be here. But once you did, I think you still tapped at the end though, and then she was like, oh, okay, I know what's going on. And that was 10, right?
Yeah.
Good. Any questions? Everything looked good, your turns look good. Again, it's just being more black and white, more strict. Because although like sometimes owners will be like, yeah, our walks are good, like she's not here, but he's here, but she's not pulling, so is it fine? Technically, no. Because every inch will start to turn to like 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. And then not only that, it'll affect the heel, but then it'll turn to like, well, if I can pass you, why can't I pick up that food? Why can't I smell the branches over here? Why can't I bark? Why can't I do all these other things? Why can't I say hi to that dog? It transfers to everything. So the more black and white you are, the more clear Sydney will understand and like will know like, okay, I need to do this when I'm in this command. Any questions?
That makes
Go.
sense. I definitely noticed that I do that.
We'll go ahead and switch handlers, and then you'll do the same.
Ready, girl? Hey, heel.
And this, you're tapping here at 10, right? Yeah. I'll slowly start to increase it. Keep going.
Heel.
So don't repeat it. Just keep tapping it. There we go.
Good girl.
And what number was that at?
That's 21.
Okay. We'll keep it at 21.
Why did she do that?
Just like
Coming in.
attachment. Like, mom, I want to go to mom.
Good girl.
Did they have a good time or they didn't even like it?
Good girl. Good girl.
Is there anything I should do when she does that? Should I like turn my back?
No, if anything, be more present so that you can keep addressing that like just because you go there doesn't mean you have to follow. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Still here.
yeah. That's a common thing though. Like owners will be like, oh my gosh, should I leave the room if my dog like wants to be with me when they just hand it off to the other partner, and then slow to a stop whenever you're ready. Good. But we tell them no, be in the room so that we can work the dog through that. Good.
And so then when you do leave, they feel like you taught them how to handle it with you present?
Say that again?
Like, it's almost like you're helping them deal with like whatever anxiety they're having.
Yeah.
So that then they can deal.
Because they're looking at, she could be looking at a safe place
Yeah.
or just like wanting to go to you or anything like that. But right now it's like, no. Because just the way she did it, she like rushed to you like, and then she's like standing up like this, mom, right? So then he went up to 21 and she's like, oh, okay. And she just walks with him.
Oh, I can get relief by going to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Because pressure will not turn off if she runs to someone like other than whoever's handling her. We're teaching her that no, this is gonna still go on off when you're not. Yes. But good, everything looked good. Same thing as her. When she passes you, as soon as I see that right shoulder pass your left leg, immediate turn and tap to correct it. I don't use the leash to pull it back physically. Perfect. What else? Any other questions?
Seems straightforward. Yeah.
And then for like the branches and stuff, we have like a 3-error rule. So if I pass like 3 dogs and every single time she lunged to see that dog, I'm bumping it 5 more levels.
Oh.
You can go to 5 or 3. And then it also goes for like passing, like the turning. So if Sydney passes me 3 times and I have to turn, tap 3 times, bump it 5. Another 3 times, bump it 5. And then you'll see Sydney, she's like, oh, you'll hit a number, she's like, okay, I need to be here. Same thing for like, just like any mistake, if I see 3, bump it 5. Because the number is not causing enough worry for her to be, because I don't want her to be like stick. I want her to be like, where's mom going? Where's mom's leg? Where's dad's leg? I need to stick here. I don't want her to think about the sticks.
She's obsessed with sticks.
What else? Any other questions about that?
Did she? I didn't notice. Was she like distracted a little bit?
No,
Oh.
she did really good.
Good girl.
It could be also like, but yeah, no, never mind. She's good. Cool. So we have class tomorrow too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, I'll just teach you something simple, so I'm not overwhelming you for like 2 classes. We'll go over the stay command. So stay in our program is not really used that much, but it's a good command to have just to practice in your walks, and it's also going to be good for her because since she always wants to move and everything, she can't stay still, right? This will be very like stay here, don't move while I'm doing these other activities. And then tomorrow, because you have 6 or 9 classes. 6. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I see. What else? Cool. So the way we do stay is our stay is like stay in the position and spot you're in, right? We have the verbal and we have the visual cue. I don't want to pee in your bag. So here, right now, what command is Sydney in?
Heel.
and then what position is she in. Correct. So the command is heel, but the position is sit. So if we want her to stay there, we can't say sit because she's already sitting. So then that's where we use stay. So when we're using stay, the visual is we wave the left hand, the hand closest to Sydney, across her face, pairing it with the word stay. So it's going to be stay, and then you'll do it after. I'll explain a little bit more before we start. So the left hand is going to be stay, right? And then you're going to shorten your leash, really short, not tension, but just short. And then you have this right foot, because left foot is heel. So if we move the left leg, she's probably going to think we're moving. So then we change the legs to help her differentiate between the two commands, heel and stay. So again, stay, shorten your leash, and then with this right leg, I'm pivoting out in front of Sydney, and I'm facing Sydney. But see my arm? I keep my arm here, right? Good. So there. Yeah, you're fine. So again, it's going to be this here tap. So for that stuff, you'll tap. Just you don't need to say anything. It's not a command or anything. Just tap because that we don't want flighty behavior. But again, stay, shorten your leash. You use this right leg to come out in front of Sydney, and then you'll keep your arm here, right? So the reason why you want our arm here is because if we're relaxed, then Sydney has all this room to move around, and it's gonna be more difficult. If we keep our arm tense, or out and up, but there's no tension, so this is no tension, this is tension, right? We want it low, and then when we pivot out, I expect her to probably move again, like she did. So when she does move, as you pivot out, you're gonna pull up and tap to make sure the butt goes back down. If the butt goes up, again, you'll pull up and tap. You don't repeat stay, you don't say anything, you're just using the remote for that. I'll do it one more. Stay, shorten your leash. Once you're short, then you can go out with the right foot and you keep your arm out. There you go. And then you'll pull up and tap if she gets, the butt comes up from the ground. Any questions? Good. And then what you can do it here if you want.
Stay.
Good. Shorten your leash. Good. And then up and tap, tap. Good. You see what happened there?
Yeah.
Let's try that again. Good.
Oh,
Sydney, stay.
What?
she's just running back to him.
Tap, tap. Good. So see your arm? Because before you were here, right? And then your arm just went like this. So we'll keep the arm out and we'll keep our arm above her. And then because what's also happening is you're not keeping her out, that's all.
Okay.
So here, just don't say stay, and then tap. Good. So from here,
Stay.
good. And you see how there's tension here? Relax. And then up, tap, 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 don't move, tap, 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 tap. What's the number? 21?
I got down to 4.
Oh, 4? We'll go back to 17. Or what are you at?
16.
Okay, tap, tap. Okay, we'll try that again. And we'll go to 21. Okay. Don't say stay, just pivot out with the right foot. Tap, 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 tap. 26. And you want to keep the arm out. Because what's going on here is that once you release from the pressure, she's like, oh, that was the answer, but that was not the answer. And then when you pivot out, because what you're doing is you can also be sending confused or mixed signals, because when you pivot out, you're doing this, tension up, but she's already complying. So when you pivot out and then she's complying, she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? So when you pivot out, no tension, right? It's just your arms up, but there's no pulling up.
Gotcha. Okay.
You'll pivot out, and then if you see her get up, then you pull up and tap, and then you make her stay there.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely been that wrong.
So whenever you're ready,
Stay.
tap, tap, tap. Try to see if you can bring her back out that way. Tap, tap. Almost. And then relax here. We'll accept that for now. Good. And what you're gonna do here is you'll go back to her. Good. And then you're gonna cue the word heel, and then you're gonna come back around, and we'll try another one here.
Heel.
Good. Good. So here, cue the stay.
Stay.
Shorten your leash a little bit more. Right there. And then pivot out with the right foot. Better. Relax a little bit. Good. Like good. And you'll return to her side. Up, tap, 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 tap. Almost, almost. Tap, tap, tap. We'll go 30. And keep that tension. And tap, 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 tap. 35. Tap, tap, tap. 40. And you'll put just straight up. Tap, tap, tap. 50. Hit the pager. There we go. Okay, it's on. Good. And then again, tap, 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 tap. 55. Let me know when you're there. Tap, tap, tap. 60. Tap, 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 tap. 65. Tap, tap. I'll check the fitting of it. All right, it's really loose, yeah.
It's what?
It's really loose.
Oh, sorry. I was like, why is she not responding?
So go back down to 20. We'll try 20. Good. Let me know when you're there.
I'm there.
Cool. And then you'll do the same thing. Go and pull up. And then, yep, tap. Oh, there we go. She's sitting. But see, we'll try it again. So heel, and you'll come back and we'll do a stay.
Heel.
Good. Tap. Good job. Good. Then whenever you're ready, you'll slow down to a stop. Good.
Stay.
Tap, 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 tap. Try one more. If not, I'll see if I can show you. Good.
Yep. Heel.
It's just because she's little, so you might have to like really reach out more to keep her where she's at. Good. Good. And slow to a stop. Good job.
Stay.
Relax a little bit there. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Okay, I'll show you. So relax there. Good. She. Okay. What was that, 21? 24. That was 11.
Square little fucker today.
I'm at 6 now, so here it's tap. There, now we're getting really good contact. This is 2. Jeez. That's 4. I'll stick at 4. Good. So stay. I'm shortening about like this much. So you see how my arm's here?
Yep.
Good.
Good girl.
Heel. Tap. Good. So here, I'm not going to be worried about turning right now because I'm just trying to show you the stay. Good. Stay. Like that. Because then all I have to do is just up. And if she wants to pivot out, right, tap. You see how I did that? Because what's going on is I think you're just not arched enough like this because she's so small. With bigger dogs, you can be like this and they're fine. But since she's so small, you want to have a little bit more arch. Or what you can do is not pivot out so far out to make it easier for yourself first. So like this is fine too. Or like if you want to go out farther, it'll be like this.
Okay.
Break.
Girl.
You're at
Here,
7.
Let me see if she wants some water. Thirsty? Just want to hide behind me. Hi. Thirsty? Good. Get out there, kid.
Whenever you're ready. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. Tap. There we go. Keep moving. Keep moving. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. Good job.
Girl.
What was that at?
9.
Okay. We'll go back down to 4. Good. So whenever you're ready, again, either don't take the big step. If you do take the big step, have more reach.
Stay.
Good job. Return to her side. Good girl. And then heel.
Heel.
And then walk forward. Tap. Tap. There we go. Good.
Oh, that was so good.
And a turn. And then a slow to a stop whenever you're ready. Good.
Stay.
Better.
Good girl.
Good.
Girl.
You'll return to her side. Good. You're gonna do that 3 more times.
Heel.
And you can go ahead and give her the slack back. There you go. Good. And then you can adjust to her if you want. Like if she's facing this way, you can pivot out. There you go. Yeah.
Stay.
Tap, 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 tap. What's the number?
4.
Increase it to 9, and then tap, tap. Oh, shit. Tap, tap. There we go. Wait. Tap. Almost. Tap. Tap. And relax.
Good girl.
Good. Wait, tap. Tap. Good. Relax. Tap. Relax. Good. You will turn to her side. Good job. 1 more. And what was that at? 9, right?
Yeah.
We'll go down to, we'll try 6.
Heel.
Good. Last one.
Stay.
Good.
Good girl.
You return to her side. Give her a little head scratch if you want. Good. And then we'll switch handlers.
You had to do the hard work on stay.
Any questions about that? And we're going to advance. It's not just that, but I'm taking the baby steps, especially with her.
She's a baby. Okay, babes. Heel.
Good.
Good girl.
Good. You'll go ahead and cue it, and then with the hand,
Stay.
and then shorten your leash. Wrong foot.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry. Okay, heel. Whoops, sorry, Sid. Good girl.
Good. And slow to a stop. Good.
Stay.
Tap. Tap.
Good girl.
Good. Better. Good. Good. And then heel.
Heel.
What's that number? 6?
5.
Okay, we'll try 7. Good left turn. And you'll hug more towards me, and then you'll slow to a stop. Good.
Good girl. Stay.
Up, tap, tap, tap. So here you don't want to move backwards because then you're inviting her in. And you'll go back to 9. Good. And then let me know when you're there. And then you're gonna pull up and away.
Sorry, I'm bad at like the micro adjustments in this thing. Okay.
Tap.
Oh, okay.
Right there, wait. Tap. So see how your arm's changing? Because you want to keep one position, right? When you pivot out, don't do the big step because it's more difficult for you guys. So you'll just do this and up tap, up tap, up tap. Because what's going on is like the leash is changing and like your tension and yeah. So here, we'll do another one right here. So you'll just, don't repeat stay. You'll just pivot out with the right foot, but don't take such a big step. Just like a little one, correct, good.
Good girl, stay.
Good, and then you return to your side, good. And you'll do 2 more.
Heel.
Good job. Good. Yeah, good job, good job.
Good girl, stay.
Good. Now here, go ahead and relax a little bit because there's some tension there. Good, right there, good. So here, right, you're gonna do another pivot out, but then as you pivot out, you'll keep the same thing, but now you're gonna do a half circle around her, and then from that circle, you're gonna go back to her left side and then you'll do heel. But since we're moving now, right, so if I start to pivot out, we're doing good here. I start to move, and then she gets up, I stop my movement, I just pull up and tap, and then once she sits, she sits, right? Then I continue moving, right? But for every time she gets up, I stop and up and tap, because if we continue moving and we're tapping, it looks like heel, because the last time she felt this and she saw us moving, it was like to follow.
Yeah.
So we don't want to confuse her, just to help her settle first, up, tap, and then we continue with our half circle. So whenever you're ready, you're gonna use the right foot to pivot out in front of her. Good job. Good.
Girl.
Good. And then you'll return to her left side.
Good.
Good. And then you're gonna say heel, and then you'll come back and do it another one.
Good girl. Good girl. You're so good.
Good. Whenever you're ready. Good.
Stay.
Tap. Tap. Wait. Tap. Don't move back. It's just, yeah. Tap. We'll accept that for now. What's the number?
9.
We'll go down to 7. Or try 8. 8.
She was part of the whole like 8 with the help.
And you'll pivot out in front of her again.
Don't cue again.
No.
Good girl.
Good. Half circle here.
Good girl.
Good.
Good girl.
And heel.
Good girl. Heel.
Good job.
Good
And
girl.
slow to a stop whenever you're ready.
Good girl. Good girl.
And then we'll do one more here.
Um,
Half circle.
stay. Good girl.
Good.
Ah,
Tap. Tap. Try bringing her back out with your arm. Tap.
she like,
Tap. 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 So here, I'll help you. So it'll be tap. Watch your leg. Good. Then tap. Tap.
good girl.
Wait.
Stay.
So not done yet. Tap. Wait and relax.
Good girl.
Good. And then you can step closer if you want to make it easier. And then what's the number?
8.
We'll go down to 7. Good. And then you'll do the half circle here.
Good girl.
Good.
Good girl.
We'll do one more and then we'll switch handlers.
Heel.
Good. Whenever you're ready.
Stay.
Tap, tap, tap. Keep that pressure, tap, tap. Good. Tap. Don't move. You hate what?
I hate having a tap her.
Oh. So see how she's at now?
Yeah.
So it's because what's going on is you're moving backwards and this is happening, right? So you have to keep your arm here and keep her here instead of letting her get to you. Good. So here, just go with her side. There you go. You just pivot out with the right foot.
Yeah, I keep taking too big of a step.
Good. And then you'll do a half circle.
Makes it harder for her. Good girl.
Good. Now here, do a full circle. Good.
Ew. Good girl.
Good. And then we'll switch handlers. Good. You'll go ahead and do the half circles and we'll see from there how it's looking.
So just do that right here.
You can either do it right here or you can put her in the heel and come back and do it, whatever you like.
Heel.
Was there a tap there?
No.
Okay. Good.
Stay.
Tap, tap, tap. Wait, don't tap here. Good. And then relax here a little bit. There we go, good.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Good. Heel, you'll do that 2 more times.
Heel.
Good left turn.
Good girl. So to go
Yeah.
on your foot so I don't move. Stay.
Tap. Relax here. That's good enough. It's better than before. Good. Good job. One more.
That's good. Ready? Heel.
Good.
Stay.
Tap. Good. You see how that one was one tap? She settled instead of like tap, tap, tap as she's jumping on you. So that's good. Good. Try a full circle. Good job. Good. And then now you're gonna do 4 more, but you're gonna do full circles. And then remember to pivot up with your right foot because you've been doing the left foot. Good. Whenever you're ready.
Heel.
Tap.
Good. Stay.
Tap. Tap. Better. We'll let that slide. Good. Good job. Good girl. And then heel.
Heel.
And what's that number?
5.
Okay. Tap for the sit. Okay. Good girl. We can go try, let's try 4. Good, whenever you're ready.
Stay.
Good girl.
Good girl. Sit.
And then we'll do 2 more.
Heel.
Good girl.
Good turn. Tap, tap.
I want to be done.
Good.
Stay.
Good. And then one more.
Heel.
Tap, tap. There we go. Good.
Steady.
You got it. Good. Good. We're gonna switch handlers again, and then you'll do 4 circles around it. Any questions so far?
Maybe. Hi, honey. We're still in school. Still in school. Great. Heel.
Good. Tap for the sit.
Good girl. Stay.
Good.
Girl. Good girl.
And be mindful of your tension, because that was a bit of tension throughout there.
Yeah.
Be relaxed. Always be relaxed. If she gets up, then you pull up. Good. Whenever you're ready, you'll do 3 more.
Heel. Good girl, Box.
Tap.
Stay.
Good job. Good.
Good girl.
2 more.
Heel. She's being so good.
Good. Relax your arm. Good job.
Stay.
Good job. Good. And 1 more.
Heel.
Watch that arm. Your arm. Your arm. Good.
Stay.
Good. Hold right there. Bike.
Good girl.
Good. So, when you practice shorter steps, don't take that big old step.
I don't know why I just went
Yeah,
so, like,
you can, again, it's just be more out, reaching out. So when you're practicing, it's usually like, whenever you can, like, so if the crosswalk, if you get like the hand, you have to wait, do a little stay there, do a walk around, you get the green light, go back to her side, heel, you can do a walk or continue your walk. Maybe you take her out to potty, she has number 2, right? As you're gonna throw away to the trash can, I give you in the trash can a little bit more space. Stay, pivot out, toss it, return side, good girl, heel. For our daycare trains and boarding trains, we take them to Home Depot. So if we're in the side aisles, going into the main aisle, we do the stay right before the main aisle. We'll pivot out, see if there's any heavy machinery or dogs coming, return to the side, heel, and then we continue our walk there. What else? Any questions?
No, that was nice.
Good. Like I said, everything looked good. The econ is really loose, so when you go home, mark where it's at, because that's what also could have been having an effect on like why she's so distracted, because maybe you weren't getting good contact or if the number wasn't high enough, right? You have 127 levels, right? There's nothing wrong with, don't think that she should be 15 to 20, right? If one day she ends up being 40 to 50, it's 40 to 50. We're only looking for her reaction, and she'll tell you what's too much and what's too little. Does it make sense? What else? And you're gonna wanna tap a lot in the beginning of the program, right? Because the more you tap now, the less you'll tap in the future. If you're like, I don't want to tap, I'll just let it slide, you're gonna always see her making mistakes, and then you're always gonna be stuck like, I should be tapping, but I don't want to tap. So it's gonna be very difficult for her and confusing. Like, okay, sometimes I get corrected, sometimes I don't know what to do, I'm confused. So that you're gonna see more panic behavior, more edginess, right? So if you're clarifying, like, all you gotta do is stay here, that's all you gotta do, then she's like, oh, okay. Instead of her like, I don't know what to do, mom, I don't know what to do, mom, and if you're letting that slide, then again, that's what she's gonna become, and you're not gonna ever get over that hump of her being flighty. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Dogs bite each other, right? That e-collar will never physically or psychologically mess her up, right? That will never reach the power of an actual dog bite, right? And that's natural to them, right? Mothers bite their puppies as soon as they're born. There's plenty of videos out there where like you'll see the mom just like boom, 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 snap every puppy, and you'll see them like, okay, because they're all rushing on her. It's a video of like a lab or something. They're all rush on her, growl, snap, snap, and they're tiny. And then they all know, okay, I don't do that to mom. I don't rush her with excitement. I don't be in her face, anything like that. I need to give her space. And you'll see them all spread out and lay down, right? So this is the natural, this is our language. But yeah, anything else? Where are we at? We have 15 more minutes. If you guys wanted to cut it here, you can, or if you want to do a little bit more practice, or if you have any other questions. Tomorrow we can either start recall, or we can teach you another command where it's like, go to your bed, don't move. I'm thinking we start recall, or what? Come and called. Or does she have like a concept already of go to your bed, don't move, or is that something you want?
I feel like come would be more useful.
Okay, the recall is 2 classes, so we'll have an extra one either way. So we can either use that class for the place command, or if you want to do like review everything, or we'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear for that. But recall, we'll do recall tomorrow. You're gonna want to grab yourself a 30-foot long leash, order off Amazon. Don't worry about bringing it to class. I always have one here. Plus it's always muddy and everything. Mine is super easy to clean, so don't, just to not ruin yours or anything like that. Just for you to practice, so order that when you can. What else?
Yeah, I feel like that one will be really, the stay and come, I feel like are most useful. She's little, she's not too much of a menace, but like when we go to the park a lot, she can just get distracted. And
Oh, gotcha.
I just want her to like
come, yeah.
glue back into me.
Yeah. A regular 30-foot nylon you want to order off Amazon. Don't buy them at the stores. I mean, it's up to you, but they're more expensive at stores than on Amazon. Okay. What else? Cool. Any other questions?
No. Oh, one thing. I don't know how you would do this, but like just approaching other dogs. Can we train?
What do you want?
Lately there's been some dogs where she'll just snap
Mm-hmm.
and just start snarling. And I don't know if the proper thing should be like a heel or like a heel command when a dog approaches, or if we can just incorporate stuff that she's already learned, or what. But
So she's not in heel when she sees a dog.
she is sometimes, or she's like going to the bathroom, and then when we'll come up.
And then she snaps at them.
Yeah, and it's really random too, because sometimes she's really sweet and nice, but sometimes lately she's really bad.
You can correct her with the e-collar. But for me, I never let my dogs smell or be near any other dogs, because that's where like diseases get passed, right? Chicago, the cities are like the highest like past diseases, right? So for me, it's either I don't let her, I always look at the other dog. So if this dog is always like all up in her face and everything, like she's probably not gonna like that. But if it's a calm dog and like she's, they always go off each other's energies. So keep an eye on that dog. And then you can use the remote to correct that behavior. You might need to be higher, so she's like, okay, I don't snap at dogs. But I always you have to like look at the context, like why would she snap here? Like what was different than like the other dog? Or maybe she's just saying, I don't want to play today, get away from me. You always need to look at her, because not every dog is like super social, happy-go-lucky, I want to play with everyone. Because it's like humans, like I'm pretty sure there's someone out there who if I was super like outgoing, like hey, saying hi to everyone, someone's like, don't do that to me, I don't want that. I'm like, oh, no, but I want to say hi. And then that's where you get like tense situation, like, because it's, yeah, exactly. So that's behavior, right? And then what you're asking is like, what would heal and stay do? Nothing, because that's obedience. So we have behavior and obedience. Think of obedience for humans, math, science, English, social studies, and then behavior, don't lie, don't steal, don't cheat. I wouldn't teach a child math skills to get them to stop stealing things. They don't connect. So there, it's just correcting that with the remote. You're saying you don't do that. You don't need to say anything, just tap her for that. Or you can just, you see a dog coming, you know, look at the dog, or like, you know, like, and then I don't feel like, or like look at her posture as well. If she's like this, all tense, I expect to snap. But if you see her like being wiggly, then like, it's up to you when you want to allow that type of behavior. Does it make sense? Does it answer your question?
Yeah.
What else? Any other questions?
I think so.
Cool. So when you go home, again, mark where it's at so you get consistent contact, because if your average was 15, it was probably not good contact, because here we're at like 9, 5,
Yeah.
right? She's flipping out at 9 or 10. Yeah, 7. What else? Any other questions?